Hi, water signs. This is your new moon intentions reading for April 2021. So I forgot to mention it's going to be on Sunday, April 11th, and it's going to be in Aries. So this is like big fiery action type energy. So it's a good time to set intentions for things that you're really passionate about, things you want to take action on. And also, as I mentioned in Earth Signs video, it's all Aries is also a Mercury, so maybe that, like any kind of ideas that you've been sitting on for a while, this is a good time to come up with a plan of action and see what you can do with it. And yeah, so far Aries season, I kind of feel like I'm more motivated to take action on my ideas and things. I feel like I've been getting a lot done, so hopefully you're feeling that too. Or maybe you're uncomfortable with the fire energy. I'm not really, because I also have a lot of fire in my chart, so maybe I'm more comfortable there. Not a lot of Aries though, but yeah. And I also mentioned, and I'll post a link too, that on Sunday, Russell from Rustling Around did a sound healing, which was pretty amazing. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I'll post the link so you can check it out. So first, I will get started with Cancer. And also, but it's like hot. It's like 80 degrees today. And yes, that's hot to me, you know. But so I'm like tank top and shorts, and it's like astrology on here. Like yeah, Cancer is like right there and all the different constellations. So shout out. Let's start with the Moonology Oracle. All right, I have 6 oracles today too. My usual Moonology and the Psychic Tarot Oracle, and I also I bought the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, which I love the imagery on this. And I have Spellcards, which are pretty cool. And I have the Starseed Oracle. I think I used this one already before. And also the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal. You know, I sent him upstairs so he wouldn't do that. But anyway, well, not so. Children are allowed to laugh, of course, but I was like, yeah, go to your room so you know it's not in the video. And you, okay, and I can still hear it. It's okay, you guys. Children are a gift. Anyway, Cancer. Let's see what the Moonology has for Cancer. Think I'm gonna fly out, or am I just, whoop, wow. Whoa, 3, do we, well, whatever. I feel like I'm not as structured. Well, this is all good stuff anyway. So we got new moon, a new start is coming. So maybe this new moon is really holding some powerful energies for you, Cancer. And then we have full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So whatever this new beginning is, it's a good one. And then also we have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So maybe you're benefiting from this fire energy to get some stuff going for you. Let's see now. Psychic Tarot Oracle. You know what's even worse, and judge my parenting if you will, but the game they keep playing is like some murder mystery thing. So they're like, I don't know, they gotta, yeah, it's, I got murdered, or I'm not the murderer. Alright, guys. Yes, you better not be the murderer. Well, I don't want you to be murdered either, but yeah. Right. No, definitely not taking that much. But I'm going to take the top and feel this one. Okay. All right. Wow. So you got third eye chakra, and then we have sacral chakra. Nice. Okay. Maybe some activations coming to you. So, sacral is, you know, creative energies, emotional stability. Third eye is kind of like your mental processing, your intuition. So maybe you're getting either some upgrades or some healing in those areas. Maybe learning to see things more objectively, more clearly. That would be nice. All right. Let's see. Oop. Come on. That's a lot. Wow. Wow. Huh. I'm going to go with these three. Even though, whatever. It's just going to be a lot of oracles for Cancer today. Well, first came out, and Capricorn got this yesterday, but in reverse. Regeneration. Very nice. And that's, oh, yeah, because it's got the blue, and I was just saying, you know, that's like lava there, which is kind of orange. So yeah, this does seem like a bit of connection between the third eye and the sacral. Then we have a change in the wind, number 12, 3. 3, the number of creativity and abundance. So yeah, like something's changing for the better for you. That's good. And then come to the edge. I'll flip this. This is in reverse. So with it being in reverse, you know, to me this is kind of about taking risks and trusting in the universe. So maybe with this being in reverse, there's a bit of hesitation in that. Maybe you see the this new start coming, you're feeling those energies, but you're not fully comfortable yet. And maybe you're being told to be more objective, like more balanced in how you're doing this. Because then we got by the book in reverse too. And that's 11 too. And 11 to intuition. So this is really trying to get you to follow inner guidance, maybe even outer guidance about this thing. And then exchanging gifts. So this is about balance too. So yeah, that's a little bit like the full moon in Libra. So like whatever this new thing is, it's gonna benefit you. It's gonna be equal, even if it doesn't seem like it right now. I think you're being asked to trust that, you know, this new thing is actually going to benefit you, even if you're not sure how yet, or, you know, what am I actually getting out of this? You know, you're kind of being told that, yeah, there will be rewards. You're just going to have to really trust that they're coming and try to be objective about it, emotionally balanced about it. And today, Cancer, I have the Muse Tarot for you. Okay, we'll see how many come out for this. It's becoming kind of a big spread here. Wait, I didn't even do the other two. I'll do it at the end. Like maybe there's just, I didn't do the other 3. We'll see. Like if there's anything to add on to this. Let's see. Okay, what do we have? Okay, that wanted to come out. Just gonna stick it there. Ooh, the Hierophant. That's really by the book energy. The Hierophant there. Yeah, that's kind of like following spiritual guidance and spiritual methods. So I'm going to put that right there. And then we got 8 of Emotions. Ooh, that's that emotional balance there. Yeah. Whatever this is might be triggering some kind of insecurities or doubts, whether self-doubts or doubts in others, trust issues maybe. And yeah, you just need to be more balanced there. So I'm going to put that right under that sacral. Then we got Page of Inspiration. So it's like Page of Wands. That's really about, so depending on your situation, Cancer, this is either about new creative ventures or just having a more adventurous spirit, you know, of whatever this is. Otherwise, with this kind of full moon in Libra, you know, Libra kind of being ruled by Venus, this could be like a new relationship that you're having some doubts about. And you're being asked, you know, or, you know, with the Hierophant, maybe a powerful connection here. And you're being asked to kind of trust in the strength of this connection. You know, whether existing or new, one way or another. Okay, and the bottom is 7 of emotions. So maybe not getting too caught up in your, emotions. So it's like being illusion a bit, or like thinking, letting your imagination run wild, right? And then the associated feelings with that. Because we got Page of Emotions here, also Page of Cups. And then we have 6 of Emotions, which, yeah, wow, okay. And then we have 20, Awakening, which is like Judgment. So for some of you Cancers, this could be about a very strong spiritual connection with someone. With this Awakening and 6 of Emotions, which is kind of like that soulmate energy, whether it's romantic or platonic. Yeah, you're definitely, because how much romance is here? I'd say even with the sacral being here, this is it. This may or may not be romance at all. This could just be a very strong soulmate that you're meeting, either in your everyday life, work, through somebody else. It could be platonic. It could be a work situation too. But either way, I guess maybe this new connection. Let me see this. If you can put it here. This new connection or existing connection is, wow, I like this with the regeneration. Do you see this? Boom, boom. Like very, yeah, whatever this is, if this is a connection with a person, it's definitely taking you places, really inspiring you, really kind of awakening certain feelings inside of you. And you're being asked to kind of trust that's going to take you in the right direction. Maybe your like initial response is to be kind of shut off and untrusting, not really knowing where things are going. This is going to be even situation. Like if you just met somebody and you seem to click right away, but maybe they seem a little, crazy. I don't know. Or maybe you're a little crazy and you're not sure how they will accept you. But yeah, you're definitely being asked to like trust it, like recognize the potential in your own spiritual growth, or just any kind of growth really. But yeah, there's definitely a heavy spiritual aspect here, because Page of Emotions with the Page of Cups, that's also like being by this third eye, is kind of like an awakening of your own intuitive abilities. So yeah, there could be an element of that too. So I think I will get the other cards. Let's just see. Hopefully only one comes out, Let's see what the spell card says. See if we can get some additional advice or message from this. And hopefully you don't get like 5 messages. Cool. I'm going to take this one. Wow, nice. Inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So yeah, there's it's 1910. There is a bit of an element of you being awakened and inspired by whoever, whatever this is. And maybe it's a little unsettling, which can happen in those instances where you're just kind of suddenly awakened, or you're just, things come from deep down. And even with the 6 of Emotions, there's like, that's a nostalgia energy, and you see that like, she's imagining herself as a kid and the dreams she had as a kid. Maybe it's kind of like reminding you of the dreams you had as a kid, and maybe showing you that you might have the opportunity to go for them now, whereas maybe you've written them off a long time ago for whatever reason. I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why we don't go for our childhood dreams. Sometimes they're a little, ridiculous, I won't say ridiculous, I shouldn't say that, but right now my 6-year-old's dream is to be a drift king. And if he can make money off of that without getting arrested, okay. But the kind of the things we want to do as a kid maybe don't always end up being realistic for us. Like, even if you want to be an astronaut, but maybe like you don't have the required physical aptitude for that, or you're like, actually I saw gravity and now I'm scared as crap of being out in space. You know, any kind of reason why your childhood dreams might not pan out. Okay, let's see. Do we have any kind of advice here for Cancer? I feel like grabbing this one. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Okay, you know, Hathor energy is kind of like the love energy, some nurturing. So maybe that's reinforcing the childhood thing a bit. Maybe I'll check the book out and see if there's any other insight on that. And let's see, spirit animals. Do we have anything helpful for Cancer in this deck? Let's see, we got elephants and zebra here already. And then that cat that I can't tell if it's a domestic cat or what. It's got the face of a domestic cat and like the coat of a wild cat. Maybe that's purposely meant to confuse us, I don't know. But you know, I don't really know anything about cats. Maybe there are cats like that. Ooh, wolf energy. So wolf energy is nice. This is kind of about following rules too by the book. Like being a part of a pack, you know, and kind of the shadow aspect of this is not wanting to be part of a pack. So I think this is also about like your own personal values and beliefs. So maybe that's something you also have to examine about the situation. Like if it challenges your existing beliefs or values, maybe it's time to do some inventory on your own beliefs and values. We the Hathors, let's see. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's about creation and kind of being mothered or having surrender to your sacred femininity. So like you might have to tap in in your own feminine energy or rely on another feminine energy, because you kind of need some nurturing right now. And you know, maybe to kind of stoke that creativity inside of you, you need some like either you need to encourage yourself or have some encouragement from a motherly type figure, or be mothered by a feminine figure. It doesn't necessarily have to be like your mother or a mother or someone else's mother, you know. Angel number. Let's do the angel number. Okay, we got 5, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 3, 4. Ascended masters and your angels and guides are here to support your current ventures with their light and love. This is a blessed road. Yeah, Cancer, you must have something pretty important that you're trying to do right now. And yes, this is the right path for you. You know, try to harness that inspiration as much as possible while, you know, getting the support you need to do it. So yeah, that's kind of, yes, that's my advice for your intentions. Like, try to see where this inspiration is taking you. Like, set intentions, have faith that this is the right path for you. And hopefully that helps you. Good luck. Hi, Scorpio. Let's get into your reading. Go with the Moonology. Today I have the Light Seers Tarot for you. And, what it is? Tarot. Gosh, now I'm blanking. If you need clarification, I have a mini deck here. I forget what it's called though. Everyday Tarot. That's what it's called, yeah. And that website, the one who makes it, I use that website all the time when I was first learning tarot. Biddy Tarot, and that's where the deck came from. So, all right. Let's see, what do we have for Scorpio? What's Scorpio gonna do with these Aries energies? Yo, dude, would Aries and Scorpio clash? That's like different. It's like polar opposite types of intensity. I always wondered. I don't know. I'm gonna take this one. Oh, same as Cancer. A new start is coming. Nice. Like, I guess tis the season. Yeah, for new starts, new beginnings, spring, Aries season, new moon. Let's see what we have for Psychic Tarot Oracle. Cancer got like a ton of Oracle cards last time. This. Oof. 5. Conflict and despair or defeat. It's 5 of Swords energy there. Do I want another one? Let's see. And 2 for the waiting game. This is 2 of Wands energy. Okay. So a new start after some pretty bad conflict and or defeat. Waiting. This is just read what the cards say, you know, and then there's the message. There you go. All right. Oh no. And you know, I've done that a few times. Just put it back, and then that many end up coming out anyway. Why do I even fight it? Okay, fine, okay. All right, let's see. Wow, nice. Wow. I love these colors right now. It's very water Scorpio. So you got Treasure Island in reverse, which is a 9. You know, a little bit of Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups energy. There you go. So whatever new start is an abundant start. And then you got Yang energy, that masculine energy. I like this. And that's more like blue. And I like how it's like cradling the fire. That's nice. So that's how you're handling Aries energy, huh? Scorpio, you're just like, I got it. Then we got 30 TikTok, reinforcing that waiting, huh? And then, ooh, 26, happy. Wow. So yeah. Let me pull some more. Sounds like there was a bit of a rough patch on something. But good things are gonna happen. But I would say with this Yang being, you know, the masculine energy, yeah, you're gonna have to use some of this Aries energy to take action. So you're gonna have to do something besides just wait. Yeah. Well, or maybe since the Yang is in reverse, it's telling you don't take action right now. Whoa. Whoops, how did I miss that? That kind of obvious interpretation. Wow. I mean, maybe you already taken the action and now it's just waiting for the results. You know. Either way, I'm getting a lot of like perseverance here. A lot of pretty Scorpio intensity. I'm gonna take this one. We got, ooh, success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. Oh, nice. And you know, with this conflict and defeat being the 5 of Swords energy, you know, and that can be about conflict that's not really success with honor, with dishonor and not integrity. So maybe in the past, either someone did this to you, or maybe you're trying to avoid making the same mistakes where you didn't do things honorably, you know, whatever fits your situation. Starseed Oracle. Alright, put this in one. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Wow, okay. That does seem like more in action. Double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. Okay. Wait, I should have probably put this over here. That's interesting. We'll see what that might mean later. Animal spirit. Don't fly away. Let's see, move back, move back. Tiger energy. Tiger energy is fiery, divine, feminine energy. Wow. So maybe also, since this yang is in reverse, you're needing to have more feminine energy at this time too. Creativity, receptivity, and maybe that's going to help you to endure this weight a bit better. Maybe it's been a little bit hard for you to just sit still and not do anything. Especially if you're like the real action type. Let's see. Oh, 2 came out. I'll just take it. Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups. Let's see what else is there. But already I'm like, yeah, while you're waiting, don't get caught up thinking too much about different possibilities. Dang. Okay. I'm not taking those. I'll take this though. And then 2 of Cups also. Wow. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of hearing that don't get caught up in thinking you have, you know, too many options and too many possibilities. You really only have 2 possibilities and 2 options. So you're going to have to really look at reality as it is with this Ace of Swords. You're really going to have to see the situation for what it is and not give yourself imaginary choices and possibilities. Like, I don't know, for example, you know, maybe you're trying to choose a car and really your only choice is, do I get this SUV because it's, you know, good for moving things, or, you know, it kind of can be convenient, or do you get the compact car, which is more economically, you know, more gas efficient and will save you money over the long term. And you're like, well, actually, maybe I could get, you know, a minivan, or maybe I could get a pickup truck. And like, no, really, you only have 2 options here. Don't bring in other options. Wow. And then we got 8 of Pentacles. And we got King of Pentacles. Wow. So yeah, maybe this, well, it seems like a work-related situation. You got 8 of Wands at the bottom. So there's like a strong impulse to take action, I feel. Like with the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you feel like you have to do something. Like you have to work more. You have to do this. And maybe part of what this illusions that you have here is that, oh, if I only worked a bit more, I could also earn more, and you have to be more realistic about what your resources are. And I think with this, you know, this King of Pentacles, right? I'm getting the vibe that you're thinking you have to work more, you know, but you actually don't. Like you already are on your way to abundance one way or another. And really, this is just the waiting, the waiting game, the sitting back, kind of enjoying what you have now and stop thinking that you have to work any more than you do right now. That like the possibilities, the actual possibilities of how far you can go, how much you can make, how much you can achieve, what you can do, you have to be more realistic about what that is, you know, and don't overwork yourself trying to get more out of a situation, because it might not be worth it in the long run. Yeah, honor, integrity, conflict, and defeat. And I feel like this comes from maybe some fear from a past situation in which maybe the bottom fell out on you. You know, you thought you had something going for you and it was like taken away from you. So this might be a little bit fear, like this impulse to that I need to do more, I need to work more, I need to give myself more options is actually based in fear and not trusting that you're actually in, you know, this King of Pentacles energy where you have your abundance, you have what you have, and maybe you just need to sit in that first. That's why you're kind of being guided not to take any action and just wait. Like, be happy with what you got. And maybe this Treasure Island being in reverse, like at this point, you know, it's kind of interesting with it being reverse. At this point, you might feel like you're just bleeding money right now or bleeding resources right now, and you're not seeing the return yet. So you're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling like you can just sit back and be this King of Pentacles yet. But I think really you are. And with this, like the double mission, that being said, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Maybe like it's one of those situations where you're doing something that's supposed to benefit more people, but you're not quite sure how that's going to lead to your own abundance and success. And yeah, if you've kind of taken on, like you're doing nonprofit work, or you're actually doing light work, or you know, whatever you're doing, yeah, I think if you've actually worked so hard to get to the point where you're like, yeah, I can take a lower paying job, or I can devote more time to X thing without having to worry, then yeah, you're just going to have faith at this point. You're going to have faith and just wait and see how things go. Like, I don't feel you're the type of person who was just waiting for things to happen. I feel like you made things happen, and you're just, even though this is not Seven of Pentacles energy, you know, I'm kind of picking up on that, and it's not in here, is it? No. Yeah, you just have to just wait for things to happen. Just wait. And also, maybe it's not Seven of Pentacles, because it's not like you're waiting for something to come towards you. You're more waiting to see how things will go, like how your system's going to work out, whether you need to add more options into things or not. And you're just being told to wait and see right now. Don't get ahead of yourself. Be in receptive energy, to just observe and see what's going to happen. Yeah, let me roll an angel number for you. 2 to 2. Oof. Is this 55 or 550? Wow. I'm going to read both. I'm going to do that for you, Scorpio. Let's see what 55 says first. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. Know that opportunities to soar are coming your way. Nice, right? 550. God is giving you the answers to your prayer. Pay attention, prayers, sorry. No, that's multiple prayers. Pay attention and be open-minded enough to think beyond your own expectations. Yeah, cut through. If these are all your expectations, cut through them with that Ace of Swords. So yeah, I would just set the intention to be in receptive energy, and then yeah, you've done the work. Just have faith and confidence that you've done that. All right. Hopefully that helps you, Scorpio. Thanks. Hi, Pisces. Let's start your reading with the Moonology here. Let's see. Today for tarot, I have the Starman Tarot for you. And the Millennium. Is it Millennium? Either way, Toth. The Toth deck. The mini one for any clarification if we need it. But everyone's been getting a lot of oracle cards coming out, so I haven't really had to clarify much for the water signs today. Alright, let's see. Go for this one. We got look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Now the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Gosh, it's getting warmer. You know, normally I like to delay turning on the AC, you know, environment, electric bills, but oof, it's warm right now. Okay, got anything here? Let's see. 3 of emotions. Rejoice and celebration. This is like 3 of Cups energy. Nice. Okay. Now, let's see. Wisdom of the Oracle. Oof. Okay. I think that's good enough. Alright. We got number 38. To be fair. Okay. Spell cards now. Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. And that's 27, which reduces to a 9. Okay, well, maybe some kind of, I wouldn't say difficult, but maybe complicated interaction with either a person or multiple people. No, come on. Let's see, Starseed Oracle. Let's see this one. Alright, I'll take this one. Okay, we got water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So self-care. Then earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Maybe a little bit of outsider feeling here. Okay, and now animal spirit. let's fill. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, ego energy. And that's air energy. You know, I think that kind of links with the seeing the big, look at the bigger picture. So specifically, I'll want the tarot to see what this might specifically be about. But it seems to me there's a bit of feeling like an outsider here. Yeah, maybe trouble fitting in, or maybe not making the connections you want to make. But I think you're being asked to look at it more objectively, like take a step back and kind of really look at the true situation with this, to be fair and harmony. Yeah, maybe you're being a little bit too strict in your definition of what fitting in is, or maybe the quality of connections that you're making. Like, maybe you want them to be a lot more than what they are, and you're not really, this kind of screams of expectation, too. Like, expecting things to be more, I guess, joyful than they're turning out to be. Maybe it's more subtle energy of getting along, and, you know, when you don't feel like you're fitting in, that could be coming from inside, like a kind of a insecurity or self-consciousness. So there might be a bit of that going on. And let's see what the tarot says. And I'm really thinking that because the strong feeling with the Three of Cups energy is that this is more like a friend group or group of people. Like, you want to be getting together and socializing more, but maybe you're not quite seeing where you fit in the overall group dynamics, like wherever you are, whether this is like school, work, family, other kind of social. Maybe you joined a club to be more social, but you're not really having those opportunities to do so, you know, also considering the pandemic. And yeah, I think maybe you are making those connections. And with the water your garden, I think it's also like, just keep nurturing them, right? Stop expecting everything to be working out immediately or right away. Let's see. Oh, this one is a little bit harder to shuffle. We'll see what happens. I don't think I could, nope, I can't even stretch my hands to do it that way at all. Okay, well, something fell out anyway. Go. Okay, don't go wild here, David Bowie cards. It's out of control. Okay, let's grab that one. Whoa. Maybe I will just end up clarifying just because that deck is easier to shuffle. Alright, can we get one more at least? One more. I'm going to go for this one. And at the bottom is Seven of Cups. And that you know, just like with the Scorpio reading, I'm getting a feeling of expectations on that one. Oh, yep, anxiety. Nine of Swords energy here. And then, I don't remember what order. Probably doesn't matter. We got the Emperor here. Okay, Emperor, huh? And then we got Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Like, what a contrast with Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords. And then we got Zero, Sacred Clown, or the Fool. And Sacred Clown is also, in this deck, is representing the Heyoka. So yeah, that's definitely some outsider energy there. Maybe you actually feel like you disrupt a friend group, you know, with this harmony here. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're giving off with this Nine of Swords and, you know, this kind of doubt inside of you. Maybe you feel like you're actually more disruptive than you actually are. And even though the Heyoka is yes, a disrupting force. It's a disrupting force for good. It helps people to realize things about themselves that they wouldn't have normally, like more difficult things. You know, like the Heyoka can't help but be a mirror for other people. And maybe that's something you've had your whole life and that gives you that kind of outsider feeling, but it's all for a good purpose. You know, and you have to kind of learn to appreciate that part of yourself and don't suppress it. Like, I guess the more that you're in this Nine of Swords energy worrying about it, the more you're going to give off this kind of negative energy, which people can't really interpret, right? Some people are much better at reading energies or emotions or feelings or like just the vibes of a room. Others, though, they might just feel your negative vibes and think like you don't like them or you don't care or you're just like a very negative person, when in reality you're letting your own doubts take over and just cloud your thinking, because that's also that kind of Seven of Cups. Like you're not seeing things clearly because you're just so distracted by your worries. And then Six of Cups is under here too. So, that says that real desire to like connect with people or make the connections that'll enhance your life. And yeah, look at the bigger picture. I might read this To Be Fair and see if there's like any kind of message in that. And with Water Your Garden, maybe, you need if this anxiety is like an existing problem, it's not just related to the specific situation. When you're kind of like piling things on yourself, like I had this kind of instance the other day where I had like so many frustrating things happen in a row, and I found just like one frustrating thing almost like pushed me over the edge, and I had to really think like, wow, is this what you're really mad about? And can we like rewind back and think of how I got here? And I think, oh yeah, this thing happened and that really frustrated me, and then this thing happened and I'm still kind of frustrated about this, only to just to realize, oh, this thing that I'm worried about right now actually isn't that bad. Look at the bigger picture. To be fair, maybe you're just worried about so many other things, you're letting yourself really get caught up in this smaller feeling of not fitting in or not feeling like you're making the connections you want to make. So with this Water Your Garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest, you might have to kind of deal with that overall anxiety that you're feeling, your overall self-doubts. It's probably related to things that are different, than your personal connections right now. Who knows what it is? But in Earth, that's also like grounding energy. So, water, taking care of your emotions, and Earth, like being grounded, feeling secure, so that's also what you're being guided to do here. And yes, I'm going to clarify because I'm very curious. I think I want to clarify the Sacred Clown and the Emperor. Like, what is the Emperor energy about? I would say maybe it's got a bit to do with like confidence, being confident with this Nine of Swords, kind of taking control of those feelings of anxiety and self-doubt, being more, because the Emperor is confident. The Emperor is in control. Wow. And like I'm not in control of my cards right now. How many times are you going to fly away? And then look, Emperor was at the bottom there. That's why I did that. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see what we got for the Emperor. We got Valor, Seven of Wands. So, and then we got Two of Swords, Peace. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. So first of all, Seven of Wands, Valor, like that is a very confident energy. It's like fighting for your values, but it's also setting healthy boundaries, right? You don't want to get too defensive. And when you're coming from a place of anxiety, you might get too defensive. And it's like in this case, Two of Swords with Peace, normally it's like a a stalemate, yes. Why did I say a standoff? Like you're fighting somebody. With the Two Swords, like maybe it is. but yeah, stalemate, like you can't make a decision, or you're suppressing your emotions. But in this case, it's like, to me, this feels like, rather than suppressing your emotions, and anxiety comes from the mind, an overactive mind, and it's like, fight the anxiety with logic in this case. Peace, like your logical mind, your rational mind, your intuition, even, like what vibes are you actually getting from other people? Like, what is coming from inside of you? What's coming from other people? And I think that is like using a bit of discernment there with that Two of Swords. Like, she's normally blindfolded. She's relying on intuition. And I think you do need to kind of make that distinction. And also the Seven of Wands with the boundaries. It's also telling me like shielding, right? You never know what other negative energy other people are putting off. Like, maybe you are in his friend group and you are picking up on like their anxieties, and you're just kind of assuming that it's you when it's actually them and their own stuff. You might have to work on shielding yourself, especially if you're very sensitive as a Pisces. Yeah, you guys tend to be naturally sensitive to everyone else's emotions or energies. So you might have to be better at shielding, and maybe the Emperor is also saying that. And then with he's got this glowing, and it looks like about sacral solar plexus too. So, just building that emotional stability and confidence within yourself. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the sacred clown, because also, yes, the Heioko is there, the imagery was there for a reason, but also I think this is signifying kind of a new beginning for you, maybe a more healthier, this harmony, rejoice and celebration. Maybe this is paving the way for you to have more healthier connections with people, like not being in this energy. If you like kind of handle this energy of self-doubt. Oh wow. And also you got the Lovers here. Maybe, yeah, even deeper connections than that. We got Four of Wands, completion. Oh wow. Yeah, that's also, also kind of like relationship energy. And Queen of Discs, Queen of Pentacles. So that's also self-care. And then we have the Tower. So maybe, this new beginning is kind of happening. If because likely this doubt is coming from your ego trying to protect you. Maybe previously you tried to make these kind of connections at school or in the workplace or just wherever, and it all came crashing down. And maybe the self-doubt is also coming from past experiences that you need to heal. Because the Tower is not only like a shocking event, it's like tearing down your ego. And the ego is just trying to protect you, right? And the ego is kind of like insidious, whispering in your ear, remember what happened last time you made friends at work, this happened, or, your buddies in college were shitty. Just anything, that ego is going to keep whispering in your ear, and it's going to just add to this anxiety here. So I think this is kind of telling you also, this is a new beginning for you. This is something different. This is you, the you that knows how to set boundaries, the you that is more in control, and this will lead to your happiness. So the Four of Wands here, and then you the Lovers. Okay, so maybe this will lead to even more than just friendship for you. Or just, existing relationship, enhancing that, because we do have, obviously with the Emperor, we have the Divine Masculine, and Queen of Disc is like the step before the Empress, some would say. But it's also just like a supportive figure, nurturing, male or female, it's nurturing energy because it's feminine energy. And it's also, prosperity, a lot of good things could come from you kind of taking care of that the inner anxiety, the inner self-doubt, setting good boundaries, using your intuition and logical mind to kind of fight the whispering doubts in your ear. Because also with this eagle, like this is also, with being air energy, this is also clear thinking, clear seeing, right? and just taking that higher perspective every time you feel yourself slipping into that kind of anxious energy. Just try to elevate your perspective. Hey, is there something else bothering me? Is there actually something wrong with that person over there and I'm just picking up on it and just thinking it's me? Any number of things you can do. Water, go by the water if you need. Earthing, walk barefoot in the grass or just take a walk outside. Just any amount of things. But let's get an angel number. We got 3, 8, 9. Okay, let's see what 3, 8, 9 is. The road you are on is simply leading you back to yourself. You are the wise teacher. Go within and listen. Yeah, that's really reinforcing, the Two of Swords and the Sacred Clown. Like, you've already been on this road before, but you've learned so much from it. So you don't really have to fear being hurt again, or, well, I mean, if you will, you're already strong enough to handle it, right? This Emperor energy, you know what you're doing now, and it does you no good to go forth in fear, thinking, oh, the same thing will happen again. That's not, you need to rejoice in celebration, and also with this to be fair, let me see if there's anything useful there. And 3, 8 is 11, and 2, so that's also listening to your intuition again. Don't listen to the fear. And if you want some tips, I forget who told me, I think Rob from Rob's Tarot also said, but someone, I think my friend said, intuition and spiritual guidance is like this gentle nudge or whisper, like there's not real true interference, but your ego and your fear is like very impulsive. It's very nagging and no, and it doesn't feel good, I would say. And one thing Rob from Rob's Tarot said about, whether it's in your intuition, like feel in your gut, like in sacral solar plexus area. If when you kind of hear this guidance or you repeat it to yourself in your head, if you feel that knotting in your stomach and you don't feel the free flow of energy, then likely it is just fear and ego. And I'm not talking about the same as like nervousness, right? It's like really like that gut feeling. Like just try to identify what that feeling is for you. Okay, yeah, so the to be fair, essential meanings: balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Yeah, okay, yes. I think I got this card the other day. It's really about just recognizing, because this is also talking about cause and effect and the pendulum swinging, right? Everything's got its own balance. So if you had these difficult situations, just learn to, like, even when things get difficult in a current situation, instead of believing that, oh, now all this is going to shit like it did in the past, just think, oh, this is kind of like a temporary thing. Everyone's different. Everyone changes. Like, you're great, Pisces, but the world doesn't revolve around you. So I wouldn't just assume, like, when things are like swinging to the more, say, negative way, that it's about you. Just people have their own things and people have their own situations going on. Just be, if you want to help or you don't want to help, the best thing you could do is not take it personally and just wait for the pendulum to swing back to the good times, right? Because if everyone's just getting all wrapped up in their anxiety and self-doubt, yes, it is just going to destroy whatever dynamic that's going on. So just try to stay positive and find your own inner confidence about these things. And that's what I would set intentions for. Like, just to have trust in this new beginning. Try to be objective. Listen to your intuition. And, deal with your own anxieties, right? Because they could probably be coming from many other places and just affecting your judgment in this particular area of, like, socialization, love, whatever it is. So, yes, good luck on that, Pisces.